Hello everyone, my dear students and my dear learners. I am once again back with one more sonnet from William Shakespeare, and this is the sonnet number 130. And this sonnet, we can say that is a kind of a sonnet that is absolutely different. Here, in this very particular sonnet, Shakespeare is subverting and reversing the conventions of Petrarchan sonnet sequence. See, if you go through Petrarchan love sonnets, you'll find that Petrarchan's beloved is no less than a goddess. He celebrates his he celebrates his beloved, just like we just celebrate a goddess, or just as we idealize a goddess. He idealizes his beloved just like a goddess. But here Shakespeare is making a mockery of those love sonnets and giving a very different kind of, you can say, description of his beloved. His beloved is no goddess. His beloved does not have rosy cheeks, does not have long silky hair, does not have star-like eyes, does not have breast like white snow. His beloved is absolutely different. So, in one word, we can say that here Shakespeare is ridiculing all those poets of his own time who were writing sonnet sequence on Petrarchan model, glorifying their love interest like goddess. So let's look at this sonnet and enjoy it with William Shakespeare. My mistress' eyes are nothing like the sun. So here he says that the eyes of my mistress are not like the sun. It means her eyes are absolutely normal. She is a woman of not extraordinary beauty. Her eyes are absolutely normal. They are not like the sun. Coral is far more red than her lips red, and her lips are not so red as coral. It means her lips are red, no doubt at all, but not as or so red as coral. So see, he is not exaggerating at all about the beauty of his beloved. Unlike his contemporary, unlike Petrarch. Petrarch was glorifying and idealizing. Idealizing what? Laura's beauty. But here Shakespeare is doing absolutely contrary to Petrarch. If snow be white, why then her breasts are dun. Dun, greyish, is a kind of a color. Grey color, not bright, not absolutely white. So Shakespeare had seen his contemporaries just glorifying and describing the breast of their beloved as white as the snow. But he says that the breast of my beloved by no way are as white as snow. No, her breasts are not snow white. If hairs be wires, black were grow black wire grow on her head, and he says that the long hair, the hair of her beloved, sorry, the hair of his beloved by no way is long and soft and silky, but her hair absolutely wire-like on her head. So see the description of the physical beauty of the beloved of Shakespeare. Shakespeare is giving absolutely a very different kind of description, and all he is doing only to make a mockery of the writers, the poets, Petrarch of his own time, who were idealizing and glorifying their love interest like divine being, like goddesses. I have seen roses. Damask red is a kind of a decorated flower, decorated red and white. So he says that he has seen multicolor roses, but no such roses see I in her cheeks. But he says that the the cheeks of his beloved is not red as the rose. Means she is a common girl. She is an ordinary girl with ordinary physical features. And in some perfumes is there more delight than in the breath that from my mistress reeks. Reeks, stinks, gives a kind of a bad smell. He says, neither the cheeks of my beloved are red as rose, nor her breast snow, white as snow, nor her hair soft and silky, but wires, and same is the case with that smell that she emits or that she releases. Her body does not release or does not give a kind of a pleasant smell like perfume. No, but instant her body releases foul, stinky odor, stinky smell. So see, making a mockery of the poets or the authors of his own time who were glorifying and idealizing their love interest in a very different manner, in exaggerated manner. He says, I love to hear her speak. So he says he loves his beloved to speak on and on and on. Yet, well, I know, he says he knows that the music hath a far more pleasing sound, but he says he cannot say that the voice of his beloved is far better, sweeter, in comparison with the music, in comparison with the sound. No, he says that no, the sweetness of the voice of my beloved stands nowhere in comparison with the sweetness of the sound of the music. He says that no, my beloved is a common woman, just as I am a common man. My beloved is a common woman, just as I have common physical features. I am an average looking man, same is the case with my beloved. But even he wants to say that his beloved, to some extent, is not a woman of even average look. See this. I grant I never saw a goddess go, my mistress, when she walks. Treads on a ground. Tread means places or puts her feet on the ground. Tread means to walk. So she says, I grant means I give a guarantee of this thing, that when my mistress means my beloved, she walks, I don't see a goddess in her walk. My woman, my mistress is a common woman for me. When she walks, I do not get a kind of a feel that a goddess is walking. Unlike his contemporaries, his contemporaries just describe the gait or the walking of their own beloved, like the walking or the movement of the goddess. So see the concluding lines of the poem, beautiful conclusion of the poem, and yet, he says yet, now he gives a twist and turn to his sonnet, and he says, and yet, by God, he's swearing, I think my love is rare. He says, I think my beloved is special, very, very special for me, because I don't think that a woman needs rosy cheeks, needs star-like eyes, need needs long silky hair, needs just a smell like fragrance to be in love with for the true love. Because if people are in true love, these physical beauties, these things find no value or hold no importance at all. Why? Because physical beauty is not everything. So better love a person for what the person is. Why to love a person only for the extraordinary physical beauty or physical feature of that person? This is the conclusion of the poem. See, as in she belied with false compare. So why to compare? Why to falsely compare my beloved to different natural objects in order to exaggerate? Why to exaggerate? Does true love need exaggeration? Does true love feed such kind of exaggeration, such kind of glorification, such kind of false and fake and paste glorification? Answer is probably Shakespeare. No. And really it is. That if a person is in true love, better the person should describe or idealize or narrate the beauty of his beloved in a realistic manner, not in exaggerated manner or in a false or fake manner. Why? Because true love does not require all these fake kind of things, fake kind of comparison. So let's look at the figures of speech used in the poem. My mistress' eyes are nothing like the sun, nothing like. So see, if you have a look, see here just a repetition of I sound, I sound. It means assonance is used here. Why? Because there's a repetition of I sound, that is vowel. So assonance is used in the first line. Coral is far more red than her lips red. So repetition of red word. So repetition is used. If snow be white, why then her breasts are done. Snow be white. So see, here we have, you can say that repetition of the W sound, here the W, Y. To some extent we can say that here also W. So consonants is here used in this line. Next, If hairs be wires, black wire grow on her head alliteration, wires, repetition. So here repetition. So in the last line of the first quatrain, we have alliteration. See, I have seen roses damasked red and white. I have seen roses, red, fine. But no such roses see I in her cheeks. No such roses. So see, such, S, C, S, both words begin with that sound. So again, alliteration here. Apart from this, and in some, and in some perfumes is there more, sorry, yes, more delight, and in some perfumes, is there more delight. Next, then in the breath that from my mistress reeks, I love to hear her speak. So see, hear her means both of the words begin with H letter. So a repetition of H sound. So again, alliteration. Speak yet well I know that music hath a far more pleasing sound. Fine. I grant I never saw a goddess go. I grant repetition of I for emphasis. So again, you can say repetition is used. My mistress, when she walks, treads on a ground. My mistress, when she walks. So when walks, both begins with again W, again alliteration. And yet, by heaven, I think my love is rare. And yet, by heaven, I think my love is rare as any she belied with false compare. So, I hope these just figures of speech are now clear to you. Provided that you find, my dear learners, any complication, do absolutely free and do let me know, and I'm here all the time to help you. Thank you.